The magic of reading is often lost on those who simply haven't found the right book yet. For many, the idea of sitting down and flipping through pages of text can seem tedious, time-consuming, and even dull. But what if the problem isn't the act of reading itself? What if the problem is that you haven't discovered a book that resonates with you, that speaks to your soul, sparks your imagination, or challenges your intellect in a way you didn't expect? The world of literature is vast, diverse, and endlessly fascinating, but it takes finding the right book to unlock its potential. Let's take a journey into how the right book can transform not just your view of reading, but your life as a whole. Reading isn't just an activity, it's an experience waiting to be found, an experience that could shift your perspective, ignite your passion, and open doors to worlds you never knew existed. The power of stories at its core. Reading is about storytelling. Human beings have always been captivated by stories. Since the dawn of time, we've shared tales around campfires, passed down myths and legends from generation to generation, and relied on stories to make sense of the world around us. But not every story resonates with everyone. Finding a book you love is about finding a story that speaks to you personally. You might not care for stories set in ancient times, but love fast-paced modern thrillers. Maybe you're not a fan of romance novels but can't get enough of science fiction. The beauty of literature is that there's something for everyone, but you have to be willing to explore different genres and styles to find what connects with you. The book that captures your heart is out there, and once you find it, you'll realize how powerful stories can be. They transport you to different worlds, challenge your perceptions, and sometimes even change who you are. Why haven't you found the right book yet? There are a few reasons why people haven't found the right book. 1. Limited exposure. Often, people stop reading after a few required school texts, many of which don't align with personal interests. 1. If your only exposure to books has been those assigned in school, it's no wonder reading feels like a chore. 2. Genre mismatch. Everyone has different tastes. 2. Maybe you've been picking up books from genres that just don't resonate with you. 2. Someone who loves action-packed movies may not enjoy slow-burn dramas in literary form. 3. Lack of recommendation. The right book can sometimes be found with the help of a good recommendation. 3. If you haven't had people around you who love reading, it's possible you haven't been introduced to books that match your unique interests. 4. Mindset and timing. Our tastes change over time, and a book that didn't click with you years ago might be the one that changes your life now. 4. Timing is key. Sometimes, you need to be in the right mental space to appreciate a story fully. The good news? These are all solvable. The book that will change your perspective is out there, you just have to keep exploring. How the right book can change everything. When you find the right book, something incredible happens. What was once seen as a task becomes a joy. You start looking forward to that next chapter, finding pockets of time in your day to immerse yourself in the world of the characters, the narrative, or the ideas presented. Reading becomes more than a pastime, it becomes a necessity. A great book isn't just words on a page, it's a reflection of life, experience, or knowledge that resonates with something deep inside you. The right book can 1. Open your mind. It can introduce you to perspectives you've never considered and show you new ways of thinking about the world. 2. Inspire action. Some books have the power to inspire you to take action in your life, whether that's pursuing a new hobby, making a life change, or setting new goals. 3. Provide escape. In the chaos of daily life, a good book can be a peaceful retreat. 3. It allows you to escape to a world where anything is possible. 4. Fuel curiosity. A well-written book can ignite your curiosity and make you hungry for more knowledge, more stories, and more perspectives. When you find a book that does one or all of these things, you'll finally understand what all the fuss about reading is. It's not just about absorbing information or following a plot, it's about connecting to something deeper. How to find the right book for you. So, how do you go about finding the right book? It's not as hard as it seems if you're open to exploration. Explore genres. Don't limit yourself to one category. If you've only read fiction, try non-fiction. If you've been into thrillers, give fantasy or historical fiction a try. The key is to dip your toes into multiple genres until something clicks. Ask for recommendations. Reach out to friends, family, or even online communities for book recommendations. Sometimes the perfect book comes from the most unexpected sources. Read book summaries. If you're unsure whether you want to commit to a full book, read a summary first. This will give you an idea of the plot, themes, and tone before diving in. Visit a library or bookstore. Spend some time browsing a library or bookstore. Sometimes a book cover or title will draw you in, and you'll discover a hidden gem you wouldn't have found otherwise. Consider audiobooks. If you struggle with the physical act of reading or find it hard to sit still, audiobooks are a great alternative. Listening to a book allows you to absorb stories while driving, exercising, or doing chores. Embrace the adventure. Reading is an adventure. It's not about finding one book that you like and stopping there. It's about discovering a love for stories, ideas, and knowledge that will grow as you continue to read. One book leads to another, and soon you'll find yourself with a list of favorites, each one having impacted your life in some way. The world of books is waiting for you, and there's no shortage of amazing, inspiring, and transformative stories out there. You might not have found the right book yet, but it's out there, waiting for you to discover it. Once you do, reading will no longer feel like a chore. It will feel like a journey you can't wait to embark on. Final thoughts. The phrase, "If you don't like to read, you haven't found the right book," holds so much truth. For those who've found their book, reading is one of life's greatest pleasures. It's not about forcing yourself to read something you don't connect with. It's about exploring until you find that book that makes everything click. So, don't give up on reading. The right book will come along, and when it does, it might just change your life. Keep searching, keep exploring, and remember, the adventure of a lifetime could be just one page turn away.